Daron Praetzel. I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I am an oral maxillofacial surgeon there, and I do face trauma and cosmetic facial surgery, and as well as all the oral surgery things. So the thing that I always wanted to talk about with my study club groups or the hygiene study club groups is that, I want people to be able to think outside the mouth, because a lot of times we get so focused and tunneled in on the teeth and what's going on with all that and the papillas and all these things that we forget about the rest of the patient. Not that we totally ignore the rest of the patient, but we kind of forget the rest of the patient. And if you think outside the mouth, and the example that I have is a perfect example with a hygienist that was part of the study club that sent over a patient that had she's an adult, she's in mid-30s, and she had a prior cleft that she was born with, and it was a cleft lip deformity that also destroyed her nose. I mean, it was a major deformity of her nose, and the hygienist noticed it and asked about it. So thinking outside the mouth, she said, does that scar bug you on your lip? And if you look at photos of her, you can see that she has a whistle deformity where it looks like she can't really close her lips. She really forces that with a thin upper lip, and as well as a scar that goes through the lip that's basically everybody looks at. Everybody that looks at the face, they look at the eyes, they look at the mouth, and that being there, it really is a distraction for that patient. So she sent her over, and basically all she needed was a rhinoplasty, which I do, and a lip revision and scar revision. And all these things you could see in the before and after pictures, they're just, it changes her whole look on life. You could see the angle of the nose has changed. It changed her entire personality. I mean, her eyes to me are different. When she comes to the office, she's totally different just looking at her eyes. So I would just challenge everybody to kind of think outside the mouth instead of always focused in, and look around and see what is available to you through your specialist, even if it isn't plastics, if it's something to do with something else, just to make sure you're thinking outside the mouth and complete that for the patient.